So, this Gamescast is obviously going to be a little bit different. We played a lot of good fucking games lately. And
the month of May is scaring me.
I mean, it's just, there's so much good games coming out. There was Uncharted, Doom. Now we're going to have Homefront here in a little bit.
And Overwatch.
And then, and then Overwatch comes out.
All in May. Take it easy, guys. Let me fucking breathe.
I thought, good games were supposed to come out in the fall,
And we are going to get good games in the fall.
Yeah,
this is a really fucking good year for games. I mean, good lord. Jeez, I thought last year was good.
Honestly, this game right here, Doom, came out of left field. I forgot that it was coming out this month. In a way.
Me too.
I really did until my friend told me. He's just like, oh, hey, Doom comes out on Friday. Oh, okay, I gotta beat Uncharted before then.
I like how they games usually release on Tuesdays. They brought the game out on Friday the 13th, so that was cool. But on that note, we were talking about Uncharted. So we've gone from Kings Bay all the way straight to hell. Doom is fantastic. Gosh, we just get to talk about these fantastic games.
Doom is back.
Doom is back.
The return of an old fucking shooter.
Doom 3, they tried. This Doom is fantastic.
Yeah.
It is classic Doom. It is straight up classic Doom.
It goes back to how an old shooter was and should be. Me and my friend, we've been talking about this. Doom did everything that Halo didn't. This Doom did everything Halo didn't. Halo should have stuck with its old school feel to it.
Yeah.
And just kept it.
Yeah.
This is the Halo that should have been. Honestly. Because we're sitting there, we're playing it, we're like, man, this is doing everything that Halo wanted to do but didn't.
It's all about knowing your consumer base.
They know
343 just shit on its consumers, but id.
Granted, id is id. It made those games. It knows what they want, knows what we want.
It knows what we want. Yeah, they know exactly what we want.
The fact is, this game, so we go from a very sophisticated storytelling to this, which is still fucking good in its own right, actually.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have to have a whole bunch of characters.
No.
There's only 3.
Yeah, the thing with 4 or 5. I haven't been through much yet.
Samuel, Olivia, Vega, and then you, but you don't talk.
Right.
So 4.
Right.
Or 3 if you don't count yourself.
But yeah, in Doom fashion, the game isn't about the story
it
or
wasn't
the
like
multiplayer.
how 3 was, where it tried to tell you more of a story kind of way.
Right.
This was just hey, demons are coming, fucking kill them.
I mean, you literally wake up on this bed that you came out of this rock, you rose from hell, and you're this fucking marine to just
and you're the old Marine.
Demons. You're the old Marine.
You're the Marine from the originals.
Yes.
That's what I loved about this. It was just it connected the old ones.
You wake up and you just start ripping demons in half.
I loved how in the beginning, when you get to that monitor, they're like, oh, we can help each other and blah blah blah. He just punches the monitor. It's man, bitch, we ain't having no fucking story in this. Just punches
and
it.
then the intro is just that grungy electronic
music
evil
and
metal
soundtrack, when you hear that, you're ready to fucking fight.
You're just clenching the controller the whole time you play this
entire game. That the whole entire game, anytime there was an encounter, I'm sitting there, I'm tense playing it. Oh shit. Just moving and moving and moving. I couldn't stop myself. And then anytime I finished an encounter, I could feel myself kind of relaxing.
Yeah.
And that was every encounter. I'm sitting there and then just ready to go. Because you hear that music and you're like, oh crap, shit's about to go down.
And they've got new additions to the game that make it so good. Gun modifications are really cool.
Gosh,
you find the little drone kiosks and you gun mods. There's secrets. The secrets are
retro rooms.
They have like you find
Classic
rooms
levels.
and you play the classic game. You play Doom 1.
I found every single.
Doom 1 and
I found
2.
every single secret in that game.
Did you?
Yes, because I did not stop a level until I found it, and then if
Right.
I missed one, I went back and replayed it.
And that's another thing to say is the maps are linear. There's linearity, but you find secrets and there's backtracking. You can get
Yes.
you can go back and get things. And
This
there's
one, unlike the
rooms
other
here
ones
and there
where
and-
you can mostly, for the most part, go back. There's sometimes where it does close off places,
Mhm.
so you kind of want to really be careful if you're doing some, secret searching.
yeah.
But on the offhand, it's just finding these hidden rooms were so fun. Because you're sitting there and you're playing, you're looking at the map, then you see this big space on the map that you haven't explored, and you're like, there's a wall there. That's definitely a classic level. And you're searching everywhere for a lever. Like, I loved the chase. Like, I loved the chase with that.
Uh-huh.
And, like, me and my friends, we were, like, literally level to level playing, talking like, oh, man, did you find this yet? No. And then we're, like, trying to, like, well, you want any clues? No, I got this. Like, it was just so great.
yeah.
It felt like you were just back playing the original Doom again. Like,
Mhm.
and the graphics on this game.
Oh
Like,
yeah.
we talk about Uncharted. This one was definitely up there too.
And
Like,
they did it in its own right. Like
Yeah.
they knew what they were doing with it. They knew everybody wanted to see blood and guts and glory
and you
kills.
definitely see a
And
lot
you
of
get
blood
that.
and guts.
You
When
get
you
that.
do the first chainsaw kill. Oh man, like that was intense. It like just everything. Like, and you felt it. That was definitely better than a chainsaw kill in Gears of War by far.
Oh yeah.
Like there's no just they explode into pieces. No, you fucking see just
Like you're slicing
Oh.
demons in half diagonally, this way, that way, this way.
yeah, and it's just oh man.
As far as other things, the snap map mode is so fun. That adds such an extra layer to the game. It's so cool.
Like literally, for those that don't know, Snap Map is pretty much you can play single and co-op levels that people make. You can make your own co-op level. I'm actually working on my own campaign type thing. I'm like and that's the thing too. When you start making a level, just the sense of figuring stuff out, it's so rewarding, really, because you're sitting there like, okay, well, why didn't that happen? And you go back and like, because what they have is you can control the AI and make them do things like how a
Gotcha.
normal level would do.
Gotcha.
And it's called like a chain of logic. So like you go back and you're backtracking, you're seeing, okay, so I didn't do this to trigger that. And like when you figure it out, you're just like, yes. Like I have a whole campaign of where like, you start off like pretty much the basis for my map, my whole campaign that I'm going to make is, you're going into this kind of like similar like Doom. You're going into like UAC facility to pretty much destroy all the demons, obviously. And like, you start off like kind of being dropped in, and then you're going through and like there's just demon infested areas, obviously.
Right.
And then you can even make your own secret areas in that. And I've made a couple where you can actually have shootable triggers, so you can have them put up in maps. If you shoot this certain thing, this will open this certain door. So I have secret rooms in this game.
All right, that's
like,
cool.
I have one that's kind of a troll. Like it's kind of obvious to where to shoot, and when you go down, like I have it set to where like because you can have voices and stuff like talk to when they trigger something. So when whoever would trigger this certain thing. I'm not going to say what. A voice will pop up saying, "Are you still in control?" Thinking, yo, you found a secret, and you get cocky. So I have that pop up, and then a certain amount of enemies spawn that may or may not kill you.
Yeah.
It's kind of a troll level. My friend played it. He's just like, really? And it's like, yeah, kind of had to, but it's definitely fun though. Like
something tricky.
It's just a sense of accomplishment when you finally nail the level. Because right now I'm just going back and like adding detail now. I got all the encounters that I want to do for like demons, and now I'm just working on trying to like make it a little bit more pretty looking. So like I'm adding detail, adding like barrels, you know, just crates and stuff like that to make it look not empty. But it's so good. Like you can literally make your own Doom level. But then on the same aspect of it, you can have, because it's, you know, up to 4 people, you can have multiplayer, have deathmatch, make your own deathmatch maps or team deathmatch. But for the most part, I'm going to do this just to make levels. Because I loved the way that is. Like, I loved how you can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm ready to make maps,
make
levels, I'd say.
Yeah, I wanted to. I haven't played much of the game yet. I just wanted to get a taste so I could talk about it a little bit, get the feel of it. But I haven't experienced much yet. I've only been through like the first 2 levels.
And that's the thing. Like because of the way the games are coming out right now, I've been just marathoning through these fucking games. I beat Doom, and let me just tell you, this game, it was hard to put down. Like, it was just so intense, and you just like, I want to kill straight through some of these fucking things. And then it's just like, it was like, without saying anything, satisfying fucking ending.
Okay, cool.
To where you're like, fuck, yeah, I want another one of these.
I was going to say, like, you can tell me, conclusive or more?
It leaves it open.
Leaves it open?
Leaves
Maybe
it open in
DLC.
a satisfying shit like way, like, you know.
Oh, like you're angry.
Yes.
Oh, yes, because that's how they should end it. Yes.
Like, because when that happened, I was in the chat with my friend, which he had beat it like a little bit before me. He's like, I'm waiting for your reaction to the end. He's like, I'm listening, and then when I'm sitting there playing, and that when stuff happens, and I'm like, oh, that's the way they end it. Are you serious? I'm like, oh, I'm ready. I'm like, that was awesome.
Fight me, motherfucker.
I'm like, oh man, this is awesome. I want another one right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna go home and play a lot of this tonight.
Because, like, honestly, like, I had to marathon this because while we're recording, it's Monday night coming Tuesday where Homefront's coming out, and I'm pretty excited for Homefront as well. Which I'm actually going to record that. I'm working on a way to do stuff with like Let's Plays now. That's going to be a little bit different because when I play a game, I want to just experience it. So what I've come up with is I'm going to record gameplay without commentary at first and then do commentary over it.
Okay, yeah.
That way I can concentrate just on the game and, like, you know, have my adventure in the game without any like trying to be like, oh, I got to talk during it and stuff like that. That way, when I go back to edit, I can just do an overlay. So, like, be on the lookout for actually more Let's Plays now, because I'm actually going to do that now. So, but I'm excited. Like, and I may go back to Doom and maybe show you me dying a whole bunch doing Ultra Nightmare. So, speaking of that, Ultra Nightmare is when you beat, you know, the last level on, you know, Ultra Violent. I believe Ultra Violent. You have to beat it on Ultra Violent, and you unlock Ultra Nightmare. Now this mode is such a bitch. Like, it even taunts you in the beginning of loading it up. It's just, it tells you the description of it, and then when you click on it, it's like, are you sure you want to do this? And you're like, okay, yes. And then
Dark Souls doesn't even do that.
And then
like,
when you die, it's just like your torment has ended. And then if you try to, like, if you're about to die and you try to quit out real quick, it even says, like, when you quit, it's like, do you want to delete the save?
Oh man, wow.
Like, it taunts you. Like, it's just like, yeah. And let's just say this fucking level, the first level, like, that's the only trophy for this mode. It's just to beat the first level. The developers haven't even beat the whole fucking level, like the whole game on that difficulty.
Right.
So they're just like, yeah, first level, here's the trophy. Because my one friend, he's platinumed the game because there's no trophy to beat.
beat the whole game on that.
Ultra, no, because they're like, yeah, no one's gonna do that. Like,
yeah.
And we were talking about that too. We're like, what? Like, would somebody beat that? No, like, we don't think anybody would beat that without cheating. It's fucking hard. Like, let me just tell you, the first encounter, I think I was so close, dead. And then every time too, it was like so close, dead. And then it's just like, you think about it when you're playing this mode and you're like, okay, well, what if I do get past this mode and I beat this level and then I maybe beat the second level? What if I die on the third level? I got to restart all over again. Like, I don't know if I can put myself through that.
No.
Because just imagine, you get to the last boss. That is a bitch. Let me tell you. And you die. You start all over again, and you go through all these other encounters that were a bitch to begin with, let alone on Ultra Nightmare, that you pretty much die in like 2 fucking hits. Like,
yeah, no.
If I were that person that got all the way to the end and died by the last boss, I would just put the game up. Be like, nope, that's it from me. Now, what's cool with this though, this mode, it's kind of almost like Dark Souls. Like, there'll be like death helmets, so you can see like how far people have gotten.
Okay,
which is kind of cool.
That's cool.
Like, so you can like see your friends like helmets, like where they died and stuff like that. It's really sweet.
All right, well, that's cool.
So yeah, I loved Doom, and then the multiplayer too. Just old school arena shooter again.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
It's definitely fun. I'm loving being a demon, like finding the demon rooms and just going crazy.
Leveling up, ranking up, and getting new armor. Like, I've seen some pretty cool looking people.
Yeah.
I saw this one guy that looked like just a knight in armor. Like, it was really cool.
I have a knight helmet right now. It's
do
really
you?
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like, just the return of a classic old school like arena shooter. I'm in love with it. And then it even has like modes like Call of Duty and stuff. I love it. Like the Soul Extraction, which is pretty much like Kill Confirm.
Kill Confirm.
That's
yeah.
like my favorite mode because like there's a constant demon on the map.
Okay.
So it's like it's a back and forth thing. So it's like what I do like they tone it and make it fair to where if your team has controlled the demon and the demon dies, it locks it from your team for like 10 seconds to give the other team a chance to pick it up.
Okay.
So you can't just like be right next to the person and they die and pick it up. It gives the other team a chance to grab it. So like the demon can't just be controlled throughout the whole game.
Yeah.
Unless the other team just doesn't care about picking it up.
Yeah.
Which that has happened before where nobody would go after the demon. They would just run away from it. So it was just me and my one friend just trying to fight it. Like.
Yeah.
So in terms of scores with this one. Me, after, like, because it's kind of hard because you haven't fully played the whole thing, but I do. I hate to give 2 5 out of 5s back to back like this, but it was so fucking good.
Let's say like 4.5.
4.5.
4.5, and that 0.5 that we're missing is probably the multiplayer is fun, but it's bland, and the game wasn't meant for the multiplayer. It's just kind of an added thing, and it was outsourced by another company. So, but it's there. It's fun.
There.
It's extra.
But then that's the thing. You got so much content.
Yeah,
you got the campaign. You got the snap map, and the snap map is pretty much like an endless level.
Yeah, that's
endless. Then you have the multiplayer. Like it's so good.
Either way, I'd say
definitely pick this up.
Pick this one up. Recommended. I'd say full price.
Yeah,
I'd say get it at full price.
Oh yeah, like definitely a great game. Highly recommend it. So.
Mm-hmm.